Good morning, guys. Thanks for joining me for another What I Eat in a Day. Excuse me, Delta's being a diva. Are you done? Thanks for joining me for another What I Eat in a Day as a vegan on Slimming World. If you're new, my name is Leanne. That little noisy bird is Delta. And I'm a vegan losing weight on the Slimming World plan. Delta's a budgie. And she's very demanding. It is currently about 11:30 and I'm having some breakfast. I'm so hungry. I've been just pottering about this morning, and then I had a really late shower, hence my hair is still wet. I've just been helping my sister with my tea stuff over FaceTime. So I'm so ready for food. I've made myself a coffee with 100 mils of Alpro Almond Barista. So that's one sin. Oh, gasping for coffee. And then I'm just going to quickly make some breakfast. This is like my super quick breakfast hack. I will give you attention in a moment. Right, let's go see Delta. Delta! Right, if you want attention, you're going to have to say hello. Are you going to say hi? Are you? Are you going to say hi? Who's that? Who's that? Is that you? Is that you? You don't know what to make of that, do you? You funny girl. Look. Good girl. She just wants attention, don't you, my little bean sprout? Yes, you do. Look, we have kisses. You have kisses? You can give me a kiss? Good girl. Thank you. Delta can't fly, for those who don't know. Anyway, I always have her cage door open during the day so that she can go around the outside of a cage, and she's got like a perch on the outside as well. Hello. Hi. What are you doing? Kiss? Good girl. Thank you. Yeah, okay, let's go make some breakfast. I've already given you your millet, haven't I? Just putting a fresh thing of millet. I swear she goes through like one a day. But she's a little bit needy in the mornings, aren't you? Give me a kiss then. Give me a kiss. Good girl. Thank you. Say bye-bye. Good girl. Thank you. Bye-bye. Don't you get the eyebrow again? You got me just now, it hurt. All right, see you in a bit. Good girl. Right, let's get breakfast going. So this is my super quick breakfast hack. I've got Bonsan breakfast scramble, spinach and baked beans. Pop the beans in a bowl. I like this. These are the beans I like, the mixed baked beans. Heinz do them, but Tesco do them cheaper. And it's 5 different beans, which I really like. So it just makes it a bit more interesting. And then Bonsan breakfast scramble is tasty. It's like tofu that's flavoured basically. And then you take it out of this pack and it's in a tube. And then as it comes out the tube, just kind of scramble it up over the top of the beans. Exhibit A. And then I've just shoved the last of a bag of spinach on there. So it's about 1/3 of a bag of spinach. Oh, how bizarre, it's floret. I think this is one my mum got me. How strange. I don't think I've ever had floret spinach before. Don't normally buy branded. Anyway, yeah, and then basically I'm just gonna put some seasoning on this and stick it all in the microwave for a couple of minutes and then mix it all together. And it is a really filling, really tasty, sin-free breakfast. Okay, this is, excuse me, after a 3-minute microwave, I just put some salt and garlic pepper on. And all I'm gonna do is just kind of mix the spinach into the beans and then probably stir this around a little bit. And then pop it in for another minute and it's done. I might add some smoked paprika as well, actually, because I do like smoked paprika in my beans. I'll feed back. Okay, it's just gone back in and come out, obviously, for another minute or so. So it's done now, and I did add in a big old sprinkle of smoked paprika. So there you go, full of protein, got some speed from the spinach, admittedly not loads, but you know, it's still a bit. And yeah, I am happy with this breakfast. As I said, sin-free. Hey guys, I look a little bizarre because I have been hard at work for the last few hours. It is currently 4:30 and I feel like I kind of haven't stopped today actually. I've done loads. I thought I'd done loads around the house yesterday and I did, but I've done even more today. So I'm feeling very organised and very pleased with myself. If you want to see my list, here it is. I haven't quite finished yet, but you know, I've done a fair amount. The best thing that I've done is I've done my fridge and freezer inventories finally, and hang on. And from these, I'm gonna try and get some kind of meal plan together because I don't want to empty the freezers, but I do want to run them down a small amount because I have got quite a lot in there and a lot of stuff that I had actually forgotten that I had in there. So that would be nice to use because obviously it's not stuff that I use a lot, or equally, you know, it could be stuff that I use a lot if I actually remembered I have it. So yeah, I had a nice time organising my freezer drawers. In my big freezer, the one in the garage is just a little freezer, so there's not that much in it. It's about 3 things per shelf. But yeah, my big one in the house is full. So yeah, I reorganised all that properly to fit with how I like my drawers organised. That was good. Turns out I've got quite a lot of frozen veg. I didn't actually realise that I have that much. And I also have quite a lot of vegan meats. Which is fine, but a lot of them are not sort of sin-free. So I think what I'd like to do is start using up some of the ones that have got more sins or some sins to them. And then I can kind of, you know, when I go and buy stuff, I can buy more sin-free or very low sin things. But for example, I've got 5 lots of the squeaky bean pieces, and I remember buying these back in the summer, and I froze them because I had so many and they were going off soon. But the problem is I haven't actually used any of those, I don't think, and it really would be good to use them. But I think they're about 7 sins for a pack, which is absolutely fine. Like today, for example, I've used 2 sins. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you I had a second coffee, so that was another 100 mils of Alpro Almond Barista. So yeah, but I mean, I've already got some Linda McCartney sausages. I've got some of those Naked Glory tikka pieces. They're free. Slimming World Smoky Bean burgers. I've literally got 10 of those because I found 2 packets of them out in the garage. Obviously, I went a bit mad buying them at some point. I've got some Hex sausages, but they do have a sin value to them, but I don't know what it is right now. Got lots of healthy extra Bs, which is good. And then some veg. And then in my fridge, I just did a quick inventory because I want to try and make a little meal plan and then work out when I need to go shopping. But if I can, I'd like to combine my freezer and fridge stuff to kind of put off going shopping as long as possible, because I just feel like I have got a lot of stuff in. But the problem is, it is sometimes you think you always want the one thing that you haven't got, don't you? So, you know, I've got loads of tofu. All my store cupboards are absolutely fine. I do need to stock up on a few bits because I've used my spares, but that's absolutely fine. I'm not going to be doing that till at least next week. So yeah, I would like to make a bit of a meal plan out of this. So if you want to freeze frame this and give me any suggestions, then please do. But bearing in mind, I want to kind of use up the freezer stuff. I've got plenty of veg in the fridge. I've got 2 random spring onions that are very old, so they're going to need using very soon. Yeah, and I don't know if my sweet corn is actually any good that was in the little fridge. I opened that, I'm not sure when. The problem with sweet corn is once you open it, I always put it in a pot, but then it seems to me it always gets this, I think it's just the water leaking from it, but it's a white colour in there, and so it puts me off a little bit because I always think, oh god, has it actually gone off? Anyway, this is all a bit beside the point, but it is Slimming World related. You know, food is Slimming World related, so that's fine. I've also listened to a hell of a lot of Boyzone today. That was my playlist of choice on Spotify. So I've listened to the first, second and third albums, plus some of a random other one. But by the third album, I always get bored because my favourite 2 Boyzone albums are the first and second ones. So that's been fun. I've been singing along all day, so I've got a very dry throat, so I need to go and drink some more water. I've had nearly 2 litres, so I'm not too far off where I should be right now. Anyway, all I was going to say really was that I need to do some meal planning, and I will show you guys when I have. I don't know if it is going to be today. Like I said, I've got a heck of a lot done and I'm feeling very pleased with myself, but there was 3 more things I wanted to do. No, a few more than that. Like do a meal plan, then a shopping list if needed, and got towels in the wash at the moment. I want to put them to dry, but like I've cleaned the whole bathroom and stuff, like, you know, you do like a bit of a deep clean. I've done that because I keep it quite nice anyway. I just feel like I've done loads. Done my bed, did that this morning. Normally I don't do it till Sunday evenings, but I did it this morning, so that was nice. I've taken so much recycling and rubbish out. I don't know where it's all come from. It's like as I've gone through the house, I just seem to have been acquiring stuff. Oh, I did a really satisfying job as well. Did loads of filing. I have had my filing piling up. I try not to keep too much stuff. I literally have one metal filing box, and I've got various, you know, those cardboard folders in there for like the different things, like, you know, pension or health related stuff, or passport and like driving car stuff, you know, that all that job related, all that kind of stuff. And it is getting a bit full again, but the problem is, like, I did pare it all down a while ago, and yeah, I'm not sure how much I can get rid of, but yeah, I had a load of stuff that I just hadn't bothered filing away, so I got that done. So that was an ultra satisfying job, because that's made the study look so much nicer. In fact, I'm going to show you because it's pleased me. So that's obviously where I sit to do my work, and there's my big filing box under my desk, but that big long plastic box is where I've got like my wrapping paper and stuff like that, but the filing stuff was all just sat on top of it, and it was just doing my head in because it just made that corner look so messy. I mean, this is the messiest room in the house anyway, just because it's kind of it's not a dumping ground, it's just, it's got all the little bits in, and obviously it's got my bookshelves as well, which, you know, kind of look, they always look messy, but there's not a lot I can do about that. I will just say they're alphabetized because I am quite OCD. Oh, and if any of you are ever interested, these are all my vegan cookbooks. I literally have 1.5 shelves of vegan cookbooks. This isn't even all of them because the shelves are normally jam-packed. As you can see, this one is falling over, and that is because they are out on the table ready for me to start doing a little meal plan to get some ideas. But yeah, I certainly don't use all of these, but most of them I have done at least one recipe from, because that's why I've kept them, because again, I did a bit of a cull of these a while ago. This one isn't a vegan cookbook, a Lebanese feast of vegetables, pulses, herbs and spices, but it does have some stuff you can veganize, and it does have some really, really nice like bean recipes and stuff in there, but it does rely on olive oil a lot, so you've got to be a bit creative with it, but it does have some nice simple recipes in there, and they're really, really tasty. There's like loads of herbs and stuff in them. There you go. I feel like I'm just randomly showing you stuff in my house now. I've still got these JD seasonings. I've still got a few left, so I need to go through those at some point. Oh, wow, that made me look green then. Anyway, like I said, it is now, what's the time? It is 20 to 5. Now, obviously I had my big like breakfasty thing, and the only thing I've had since is 2 coffees. I had one at, obviously that I showed you, and then one after, like halfway through the afternoon. I'm a tiny bit peckish now, and I don't know what I'm going to have for dinner. I'm thinking like something with rice. Oh my god, I thought that was my mum knocking at the door, but it's not, it's my washing machine. Oh, let me jump. I'm fine. Yeah, so, but I kind of need something to keep me going now. Because mum will be over. She always comes over on a Sunday afternoon and we watch an episode of Grimm. So I don't know what I'm going to have. So I'll show you in a minute when I decide. Like I said, I'm only on 2 sins today. I'll have my advent calendar chocolate later, which is 1.5 sins. So that's 3.5 if you want to include that straight away, which I always do. Yeah. Okay, I know this doesn't look very appetizing, but this was sort of the best thing I could think of that was quick. that will just put something in my belly in a minute. So I've used half a pouch of just microwavable whole grain rice, which is 2 sins for the whole pouch. That's the other half there. So that's 1 sin. And then I've used this whole sachet, because they're not very big really, of Korean style mushroom shreds by Wicked Kitchen, and that's 3 sins. So this is costing me 4 sins for these flavoured shredded mushrooms on brown rice. And that's just, I mean, obviously technically in the app and whatever, obviously the mushroom shreds aren't going to count as speed, but you know, mushrooms are obviously speed. It's the sauce that you're using sins on, so as far as I'm concerned, there's speed. That was such a good choice of like lunch, I guess, a very late lunch. Obviously it's not, for me, it's not a very large portion, and it won't necessarily keep me full up that long, but it will get me through the next couple of hours, and it's so tasty. I know it's dark. I just popped out to put the a bit of recycling out, and I just want to show you this house up on the hill. It's so cute. I don't know how well you guys can see. Look at that Christmas tree. Isn't it pretty? Oh, my mum's here. Hey guys, so I'm just making myself a drink to have while we watch our episode of Grimm, and I'm having a hot chocolate. This is the Galaxy Vegan hot chocolate. It's 5 sins for a 25-gram portion of it, which is enough for a normal sized mug. And then, so I've just made that up in my little snowman cup. And then I'm souping it up because I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of this vegan whipped cream, which is half a sin for 2 tablespoons. And also 1 vegan marshmallow that I'm going to cut up to make mini marshmallows. And this is these Aldi veggie mallows. These are vegan, and that's 1 sin for the marshmallow. So this is a total of 6.5 sins. And here is the finished product. 6.5 sins, very well spent in my opinion. Not gonna lie though, the marshmallows didn't really work cutting them up because they are very, very sticky inside. Hey guys, it's dinner time, and I just simple food. I'm just having pasta with vegetables and cheese and pine nuts for my healthy extra B choice, because I haven't had a B today, and I also haven't had any A's. So have I had A's? No, I haven't had A's. That was yesterday. Yes, so I have my pine nuts. I'm just toasting them in the pan first, just in a dry pan, same as you would with seeds or any other kind of nut. So they're coming together. You can have 2 level dessert spoons, interestingly, of pine nuts, not tablespoons, as for most seeds. Yeah, so this is 2 level dessert spoons, and that's healthy extra B, or you could sin it for 7 sins. And then in my pasta, I'm gonna have broccoli, red pepper, courgette, sweet corn, and some petit pois. And the pasta I'm having is spaghetti, just because this is like random white spaghetti that I bought by mistake. So I'm just gonna use some up. And I have some garlic as well. That's pretty much it. It's going to be a simple dinner. Okay, pretty much done. So I've got my courgette, red pepper, broccoli and sweet corn in the frying pan, and garlic. And I've added salt and pepper, and also some za'atar, just for a little bit of extra flavour. And I've got my spaghetti boiling up with the petit pois, and I've also grated 80 grams of cocoa vegan cheese, and I've got my toasted pine nuts ready to go on top as well. So it's nice. And then it all went wrong when I had to do all the cheese. I also tried mixing it through, which just meant cheese got everywhere, so it's a little bit carnagey at the moment. Anyway, I'm gonna go eat. This is sin free plus 2 healthy extra A's and 1 healthy extra B. It's currently 9 o'clock. I'm just clearing up the kitchen, or I'm about to. I've just got to finish doing the dishwasher, but I just fancied my bit of chocolate, so I'm having my advent calendar chocolate now. So it's Christmas tree today, and that's 1.5 sins. That leaves me with 11, sorry, I'm on 14. Hey guys, so I'm just having a cup of pucker after dinner tea, and I'm having 3 orange creams. They're 2 sins each, that's 6 sins. That leaves me with 5 and doubts. And the reason that I'm having, that I'm keeping 5 is because I'm going to have another hot chocolate later, because I really Really enjoyed my hot chocolate earlier, so I'm going to have another one a little bit later.